Accessibility means the ability or the possibility to access a place or a resource. Making a service accessible therefore means giving to an individual the opportunity to use it. The issue of accessibility and social inclusion is also of great interest to deaf people, who often face real communication barriers. Deaf and hearing people use sign language, which is a marked language that is not spoken. Sign language has a very ancient history, so that the first written evidence dates back to 400 BC. It immediately spread widely around the world, thanks to important figures such as the French abbot Charles Michel de l'Épée and the Spanish monk Pedro Ponce de León. Around the world, there are about 300 different sign languages, some of which have not yet been recognized. Each language is abbreviated with an acronym. The Italian one, for example, is called LIS. Free access to services also means access to the audiovisual world. Audiovisual means music, cinema, and television. The project Sanremo Live LIS aims precisely to make music accessible to deaf people. As the name of the project says, it is an initiative of RAI for the Festival of Sanremo, in which were hired interpreters who, during the show, had the task of translating the dialogues and songs of the various protagonists of the festival. The same happened in the making of the cartoon for children with sensory disabilities, Lampadina e Caramella nel Maggirino di Zampa. It is a cartoon that airs on RAI, in which interpreters and adapters work to offer children with disabilities a cartoon suitable for everyone. Suitable for blind and visually impaired children, thanks to the audio guide. Suitable for deaf children, thanks to the interpreters. Suitable for autistic children, thanks to the color and the shapes suitable for them. The LIS is also a protagonist of the world of the cinema, with a deaf movie, or Cinema for the Deaf. Born in 1975, it is known all over the world, so much that it bought prestigious names such as Granville Redmond, companion of Charlie Chaplin, and Marlee Matlin, the first deaf actress to win the Molière Prize. The technique of visual vernacular is also part of deaf culture and is used by deaf artists to tell stories in a cinematic way. Thanks to the signs, gestures, facial expression, the various angles taken by the camera, the viewer can focus on the story and leaves in the background the singer. Among the most famous artists we found Nicola della Maggiora, as well as one of the performers who worked on the production of Lampadina e Caramella. In 2020, the entire world was confronted with the circulation of SARS-CoV-2 virus. To limit the circulation of this virus, the Italian government has adopted important restrictive measures, such as the use of a mask to protect the nose and mouth. This tool, however, has disadvantaged the deaf community by limiting lip reading. The Italian Irene Coppola and the American Ashley Lawrence, however, wanted to remove the barriers of communication, realizing transparent masks to allow the reading of the lips. Technological innovations have brought great benefits also to people with sensory disabilities. Thanks to the technology, applications for hearing impaired have been developed that can help communication, ranging from application to book a taxi, to make calls, to be able to follow a movie and the cinema with subtitles. There are also applications designed to allow people to report an emergency and to contact immediately the state police and the local police. Not making certain services accessible can make people feel marginalized, not well integrated into their community and society. The right to participate in public life and the ability to access any service is essential to build a stable democracy, to ensure fair citizenship, and to break down social differences.